Increasing Social Security checks by eliminating with these new bills. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here on the video. Let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to share with you the details of a few new bills that are currently out there right now, getting some traction that would result in more money from Social Security and keeping more money from Social Security by simply eliminating. This is something that's out there right now, and again, like I said, getting some traction, which is why I want to bring it to your attention, because at the end of the day, what do we want? More money. What do we need? More money. Yeah, exactly, right? So anyway, let's get into it and talk about it. There's a lot of different bills that are out there right now. I like to keep an eye on all of these that are going on because at the end of the day, it also directly impacts the amount of money you get deposited into your bank account and you keep in your bank account as well. Either way, let's get into it and talk through all the details. Really fast before we do, thanks for joining me. If you have not done so yet, make sure to do yourself a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button right down below the video. It is totally free to do so, and so you do not miss any videos going forward, as it is a very busy time right now. I'm doing all the research on your behalf. I'm breaking it all down into these short videos, and of course, advocating on your behalf as well. We all know it's a busy time, it's a tough time, and it's going to be that way for at least the next couple years here. It's going to be a very difficult time, and a lot of things are going on. Either way, I'm going to continue to be here for you, right by your side every single day, watching everything and bringing it to your attention so you can stay posted on what's going on, and anything popping up you can possibly grab or take advantage of that's going to impact your benefits, your money, raises to benefits, checks, programs, stimulus checks, monthly checks. Again, the list goes on and on. Super busy time right now. So again, thanks for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. I'm here for you every single day, no matter what. That's my promise. And as always, I'm sticking to it. All right, let's get into it and talk about the bills that are out there right now. I want to give you the names of these bills, what is going on with them, the general idea behind the premise behind what they want to do with this legislation, as well as how this would actually result in more money in your pocket or your bank account as a result of Social Security checks because of what they want to do by simply eliminating, okay? Now, again, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now, you know exactly what I'm talking about as far as a lot of bills out there. In fact, there are tons. I stopped counting a long time ago. There's a lot of different bills, pieces of legislation. There's so many different things out there to reform Social Security. Everybody has their own idea of what they want to do to change the program, to fix it up and things like that. And again, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again really quickly. We know for a fact Social Security is going to be changing. How? We don't know yet, okay? That is the major problem right now, and why we need to watch literally every proposal that comes out, because we don't know. Seriously, we have no clue what they're going to do quite yet. They don't even know yet, but we know for a fact it's going to be changing. Therefore, I'm not sure about you, but I want to continue to watch everything closely, because if benefits are going to be changing, I want to have an idea of what could it potentially be changing like, and what are those changes potentially going to be, right? So anyway, let's get into and talk about these. And again, I'm going to give you the name of each of these pieces of legislation. I'll talk you through the general idea of what they're going to do as far as elimination, and then again, my opinion on the likelihood of these happening one by one here, okay? I would say some have better likelihood than others, but we'll see what actually happens here. All right, so the first one I want to talk about is called Social Security Check Tax Cut Act. That's the name of it. Feel free to look it up if you'd like to. Social Security Check Tax Cut Act. All right, so the deal behind this one is they want to eliminate federal taxes on Social Security benefits. So believe it or not, yes, there are a huge percentage of people out there that pay taxes on their Social Security benefits, and each year that we get the COLA as in an increase to our monthly benefit, that just adds more people to the pile of people that are paying taxes on their on their Social Security benefits on the federal level, okay? Now remember, this is not state that we're talking about here, which by the way, there are a handful of states out there that do have Social Security taxes on the state level as well, okay? So take that into consideration. But the whole purpose behind this one, the Social Security Check Tax Cut Act, is to remove federal taxes on Social Security benefits, okay? Now, this would be a pretty cool thing, okay? Let me explain it really quickly. So what they would want to do is slowly phase out federal taxes over a 10-year period of time. And basically what they would do is they would shave it down about 10% a year, and it would be progressive over the next 10 years until we're at 0% on federal taxes for Social Security benefits. That'd be pretty nice. And again, this would result in more money for beneficiaries as well. And again, remember this much as well. The last time that these brackets, as in the income brackets, were changed, as in, established essentially, was back in 1993. Good old 93, right? Remember those days? Yeah, I do. Well, kind of, a little bit, right? But anyway, my point is, this is the last time that these were put in place. So being stationary, as in they have not been lifted as a result of inflation and rising incomes and rising checks and stuff like that, it simply means that more people are falling into this every single year where they need to pay taxes on these Social Security benefits. So anyway, that is number one that I want to share with you. Let's quickly talk about the next one, which is Senior Citizens Tax Elimination Act. Okay, you got that? I'll say it again here. Senior Citizens Tax Elimination Act. What is the purpose behind this one? Same thing, eliminating federal taxes on Social Security benefits. Now, this one would just be a straight up elimination of federal taxes. It would not necessarily be a phase out like the one I just shared with you a minute ago, the Social Security Check Tax Cut Act, but rather this one, the Senior Citizens Tax Elimination Act, would literally just eliminate federal taxes on Social Security benefits. Now, again, what I'm talking about here in this video, all three of these pieces of legislation are focused around the elimination of federal taxes on Social Security benefits, okay? But remember, just because the federal government may potentially eliminate taxes on Social Security benefits, the states can still tax them, okay? So just remember that. If you're in a state that has taxes on Social Security benefits, this could still be a thing as well, okay? So anyway, this one here, Senior Citizens Tax Elimination Act, again, completely eliminating federal taxes on Social Security benefits. So that is what they would want to do here with this one as well. And again, at the end of the day, would result in more money in your pocket, in your bank account, and that you get to keep from your benefit because it would not be going to the federal government, the IRS, as a result of, paying taxes on this. Which, by the way, quick side note here before we jump into number 3, which is last year alone, they collected $49 billion of tax revenues on Social Security benefits. I'm not talking about payroll taxes. I'm not saying that. That was actually $1.122 trillion is how much they collected from payroll taxes, Social Security payroll taxes. But no, they collected $49 billion in taxation of Social Security benefits. Big difference there, okay? So that is directly coming out of the pockets of the beneficiaries who rely on their check, and then they have to give a bunch of it back, right? $49 billion. That is nuts. That's a lot of money. If you don't believe me how much money that is, try writing $49 billion down on paper. Seriously, it's a big number. When you see all that, it's you're going to look at that number and think, wow, that is nuts right there, right? It's a lot. So it's 49 with 3 commas filled in with zeros. So seriously, it's a lot of money, okay? Anyway, so that is the detail I wanted to share with you there. All right, the next one is You Earned It, You Keep It Act, okay? That's kind of a fun little cute name there, right? You Earned It, You Keep It Act is the name of this next one. And again, the detail behind this one is, hey, you earned it, you keep it, right? So the whole idea is, again, to eliminate federal taxes on Social Security benefits because you earned it, you should be able to keep it, right? And again, this is a big thing that's out there right now. I've been seeing this come up a lot with lawmakers. And again, this is across the aisle from both sides, right? They're both saying the same thing, which is, hey, why are we offering so much taxes on Social Security benefits? These are seniors. These are people with disabilities. These are people that are living on a very small fixed income benefit. They're relying on these benefits, and now they have to pay a portion of it back through taxes when they spent their entire working career accumulating basically these benefits by paying in through Social Security payroll taxes. Seems a little bit weird, right? It is. It's called double taxation, right? It's literally what it is. So that's exactly what these 3 bills want to do, is eliminate these federal taxes on these Social Security benefits for millions of beneficiaries. And this would be honestly a good thing. Now, again, would this impact literally every single person? The answer is no, it would not, okay? Why not? Because not everybody is subject to federal taxes on their Social Security benefit, okay? It depends on your benefit amount, and it also depends on other income that you may have aside from your Social Security benefit. But get this, depending on your income range and whether you are a single person or a married couple, your benefits could be taxed. Up to 85% of your benefit could be taxed. Now, let me clarify that really fast here. I am not talking about an 85% tax bracket. No, I'm not saying that. That would be brutal right there. That is not the thing at all, okay? I'm saying 85% of your benefit may be taxable. Does that make sense? So it's a very different, very different situation. So 85% tax bracket. There's not such a thing, by the way, but that would be a huge, burden on beneficiaries. But rather than saying 85% of your benefit could be taxed if your income is above a certain threshold. Okay. So anyway, hope that helps you out. But Again, I'm going to continue watching these very closely here. I anticipate these are going to be hot button issues right now for 2024, especially right before November. We all know what's coming then, right? So these are going to be hot button issues. And again, I'm going to watch all this very closely. As I get more information on any of this, of course, I'll bring it to your attention right away and break it all down, as well as the other hundreds of bills that are out there right now. Talking about reforming Social Security. There's a ton of stuff out there. And either way, I'm going to continue watching it closely, and I'll be here for you in any way that I can be. As always, subscribe down below if you haven't done so. It's 100% free to do so. Share the video with your friends, family, social media. There's a share button right down below the video as well, next to the subscribe button. Otherwise, go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel, including those that I've linked down below in the description or at the top of the comment section. I have a comment pinned there as well with a link to a video. Check that out as well. Otherwise, that's about it. Leave your comments, questions, feedback down below. I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one. And catch you again later.